Hey everyone, welcome back to Financial Futures. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day so far. Today, we're diving into some major developments that could impact your financial future, so buckle up and let's get started. First up, we've got some big news from President Joe Biden. He's set to unveil his budget proposal for the upcoming fiscal year, and let me tell you, it's a doozy. Biden's plan calls for tax increases on large corporations and billionaires, aiming to lower the federal deficit by a whopping $3 trillion over the next decade. That's no small change. Now, I know what you're thinking. What exactly does this mean for you? Well, buckle up because we're breaking it all down. Biden's budget includes tax cuts for low and middle-income families, along with proposals to reduce the costs of essentials like child care, prescription drugs, housing, and utilities. Plus, there's funding earmarked for strengthening Medicare and Social Security, as well as initiatives to combat climate change, support small businesses, and invest in cancer research. It's a comprehensive plan aimed at putting money back in your pocket and securing a brighter future for all Americans. But wait, there's more. We can't talk about the future without mentioning the other big player in the game, Donald Trump. The former president has some bold ideas of his own, including plans to shake up Social Security. Trump has proposed eliminating the payroll tax, which could mean significant savings for families and businesses alike. However, critics warn that such a move could jeopardize the stability of the Social Security Trust Fund, potentially leading to benefit cuts down the line. But Trump's not stopping there. He's also eyeing America's vast oil reserves as a potential solution to shore up Social Security. By tapping into our nation's energy resources, Trump believes we can generate the revenue needed to keep the program afloat without raising taxes or cutting benefits. It's a controversial plan, to say the least, but one that highlights the complex challenges facing our country's retirement system. So, where does that leave us? With a choice to make. As we gear up for another election showdown between Biden and Trump, the future of Social Security hangs in the balance. Will Biden's budget bring much-needed relief to struggling families, or will Trump's bold proposals pave the way for a more prosperous tomorrow? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, your voice matters. So, let me know in the comments below, who do you trust more with the future of Social Security and our country's finances? Is it Team Biden or Team Trump? I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Now let's talk about on another topic. We've got some crucial updates straight from Capitol Hill regarding Social Security. Senator Bill Cassidy recently outlined some bipartisan solutions that could potentially save Social Security from a looming crisis. Now, if you missed Senator Cassidy's speech, don't worry, we've got you covered. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates on Social Security and financial planning.
That's where we are. We got a crisis. I think we have some common sense solutions, and I look forward to working with members of this committee to address them. Senator Cassidy, mic is yours.
Thank you, Chair Sanders. A little odd. The focus today seems to be promoting the defined benefits system, prescribing an agenda, frankly, that is outdated and little disconnected. In 1974, Congress passed the Employment Retirement Income Security Act, the ERISA Act, in response to tens of thousands of Americans losing their retirement security because their employer's defined benefit system failed. Exemplified by the collapse of Studebaker Automobile Company and about 1,800 other pension plans terminating over a 4-year period, imagine the impact upon those hundreds of thousands of workers who were employed by them. Since ERISA, the defined benefit system has been largely replaced by the defined contribution, which has flourished. As of 2021, 146 million Americans collectively own $9.5 trillion in retirement assets. Now, the advantage of the defined contribution system, why many have flocked to it, is that workers own their own retirement system. No matter what happens to the worker's current or previous employer, their retirement funds are secure. Very few people now retire after 50 years at a company and get a golden watch. Most will move between employers. This allows them to do so while maintaining their retirement fund. Importantly, Congress just passed Secure Act 2.0 on a bipartisan basis, making improvements to our nation's retirement system. We had the option to take the one such as the chair is advocating for, and on a bipartisan basis chose not to. Instead, based the solution primarily on the success of the defined contribution system. Secure 2.0 was so popular, it passed out of all 4 committees of jurisdiction with unanimous votes, and on the House floor, can you imagine this, by a vote of 414 to 5. The chair speaks of needing to find a solution to a crisis, but we have that solution. By the way, there are still provisions of Secure Act 2.0 that have yet to be implemented, including those helping low-income individuals. For example, the Enhanced Savers Match, a tax credit going right into low-income Americans' retirement accounts, which goes into effect in 2027. The chair has referenced statistics pointing to a retirement crisis, but many of these are from 2021, which predate the passage of Secure 2.0, the improvements it has made, and the improvements that it will make, especially those targeting lower-income Americans. Now, by the way, there is a place for defined benefit systems. With reforms, it can be successful. In 2006, we passed these needed reforms, which resulted in some of those funds now being overfunded, even weathering the 2009 financial crisis. However, these reforms have not been implemented in the largely union-utilized multi-employer defined benefit space. Many of these multi-employer defined benefit plans have struggled for years when in 2021 they told Congress they needed a bailout. Many of the plans were badly mismanaged. Democrats passed a $90 billion bailout of the multi-employer defined benefit system on a party line vote without strings on the tax dollars to prevent, strings that would say you have to make these reforms to prevent future failures. Now, this lack of reform system is that which some wish us to expand. Unfortunately, the large labor union successfully lobbied to make sure the bailout did not come with any meaningful reforms protecting workers and preventing future failure. Simple reforms, like requiring certain funding levels, disclosures for defined benefit plans, requiring unions to provide beneficiaries with a clear report of their defined benefit program's financial state. Now we're seeing the results of the failure to enact these provisions. The Central States Pension Fund received $127 million overpayment in their bailout because they included thousands of deceased participants in their bailout application. Let me give credit where credit is due. Teamster President Sean O'Brien told this committee the money should be repaid. However, the Central State Pension Fund now tells the committee it would be impossible for them to repay the money that they were improperly paid. Workers covered by the Central State should be alarmed about the financial state of their retirement plan if returning money they weren't supposed to receive would destabilize the fund now. Frankly, it's infuriating to hear that the union's pension plan could be on the verge of collapse only a few years after they received tens of billions of dollars to bail. If the chair truly wishes to expand the use of defined benefit plans, I am so happy to discuss reforms similar to the ones that have been very successful in the individual employer space and pass them to stabilize the entire defined benefit system. But we'll have to overcome staunch union opposition to any reform that provides greater oversight and protection for their workers. Together, though, I think we could do it. To be clear, Republicans do not support putting the thumb on the scale to prefer either defined benefit or defined contribution. We support what works. Most businesses with individual employer defined benefit plans wish to continue to offer and expand their programs. If it's working, don't fix it. We're seeing the good work of companies who are importing the best of defined benefit system into the defined contribution, including many innovative lifetime income products. I agree with the chair that lifetime income is desired by many Americans. Let's make it easier for the defined contribution to include them. There are things we can do on a bipartisan basis, which is why it was disappointing that rather working together to hold a bipartisan hearing, the majority planned this hearing on a partisan basis with no input from the minority on scope or legislative focus. we will need something bipartisan to pass with 60 votes. We can do it. Earlier this year, Senator Kaine and I introduced 2 bipartisan bills. The Helping Young Americans Save for Retirement Act makes it easier for younger workers between the ages of 18 and 20 to save for retirement by removing barriers currently making it harder to join an employer's retirement plan. The Auto Enroll Act of 2023 assists workers who previously declined to participate or contributed little to the employer's pension plan. Many workers earlier in their career make less money. They want the money in their paycheck to pay for bills as opposed to contributing to retirement. But when their wages grow, we find they forget to opt back in to start contributing to their retirement. This legislation allows the business to periodically auto-enroll employees back into their plans with the option to opt out, but that way they don't accidentally miss out on crucial years preparing for retirement. I hope the Chair will indulge us with a markup of these bipartisan pieces of legislation. In closing, many other members of this committee had wonderful ideas that were included in the Secure 2.0. It would be great to explore the current effectiveness of these provisions and discuss any other creative ideas that enhance the system we have. Thank you, and I yield.
So, what are your thoughts on Senator Cassidy's proposals? Do you think they're the right steps towards securing Social Security for future generations? Until next time, stay informed, stay empowered. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.